We're going to chat about the Great Gourmet, and this is the return. The return of the Colossal crab cake.
Yes.
What is a Colossal, you say? Well, I can tell you that it's an 8-ounce crab cake, but that might not make a lot of sense until I actually flip it and tell you. It is a ½ crab cake. So there's a lot of meat to be had here. And this is Kimberly Grayson, and she brings all kinds of fabulous, delicious gourmet foods to us. But I know that you have a particular affinity for this brand.
I do.
Because Kim Scott, and I've met her. It's been a long time since I've seen her. So hi, if you're watching.
Yes, hi, Kim.
I know it was always her life's dream to bring food to QVC.
Absolutely.
Growing up in the Chesapeake area, she knew she was going to get into the world of crab.
Yes, she did. And she was so pleased to be able to bring these fine recipes. She not only crafts these by hand, okay, so we're talking about a handcrafted crab cake, but she uses the finest ingredients, and she recognizes that the QVC customer knows delicious, good quality food. So she is thrilled to bring this product here each and every time.
So I want to remind you, there's 2 different ways you can bring this home in terms of the pieces coming to you. And I also want to let you know our testimonial line is open. It's 1-800-395-1601. If you'd like to chat with us, if you've had these before, take a look. You can do 6 of them, because again, this is a lot of food. If you only want a 4-ounce portion, you may cut it in half and really get twice as many meals. So you can do 6 of them for $98. You can do this set of 12 of them for $164, but I recommend the 4 easy payments, because not only if you go for that set of 12 are you saving $32 by bundling your 2 orders together, but you get your 4 easy payments, and you can lock that into auto delivery for your future shipments throughout the course of the year. So when it comes to what makes a great crab cake, I think there's many different opinions.
Yes.
Tell us the type of crab cake that this is and the ingredients that she used.
I absolutely will. So as I'm breaking into this crab cake, you can see the different pieces of crab, and that is really what you see is crab, because it is an all crab lovers crab cake, and we mix together 3 different parts of crab meat. So if you see here these beautiful white pieces, this is our jumbo lump crab meat. That is the rich, buttery flavor that you get from the crab. When you look in here and you see these other different portions that get some of the darker colors, you're getting into your super lump, which is blending in texture and flavor, and then the sweetness is coming from the claw meat, and that combination is going to make this ½ crab cake completely unique and completely delicious.
Now, I would have taken a bite already, but do you happen to have any extra forks over here?
Oh, I
sure don't have any over here.
Okay, friends share with friends. Here you go, Sharon. Absolutely.
That. And you know what, too? This did sell out the last time that we had it on back in March. So I really want you to be able to get this home in case you had it for Easter and you're looking forward to having this for summertime. I'm going to ask you how we get this delicious crust on the outside. But first of all, look at the profile of this.
It's enormous, right? It's Colossal. Colossal is not just the name. Colossal is really descriptive of the size, because at a ½ pound, 8 ounces each, filled with the crab meat, and you get that colossal flavor. And what I'm showing here, Sharon, is just a comparison, right? We typically think about it's a sad comparison, but we look at a crab cake, and oftentimes we think about this being an appetizer size portion. So those 3 to 4 ounce sizes. Not only is this significantly larger, this is an entree portion, but you can just look at the difference, what a handcrafted combination of crab meat crab cake looks like versus your store-bought, or even sometimes what you're going to find from a fishmonger. It's really not anything in comparison.
I really want you to think about what you can spend if you go to a restaurant just for a crab cake sandwich. We know what the prices are for a crab cake sandwich that usually looks like a hockey puck because it's been done by machine. The pieces have been shredded so much it almost becomes more of a pate than actually having the texture of the crab. And this is a full flavor and textural experience.
Completely.
The different types of crab meat that are being used here. So I want to suggest a couple of things. First of all, it's delicious on its own. You can add a little, actually I have had a little bit of melted butter drizzled on top, which may sound like it's too much, but I will tell you it is divine.
So good.
But if you want to go the lighter way, obviously you can squeeze a little lemon on top, the way that Kimberly's doing right now. But for entertaining, you don't just have to be locked into the idea that it's an entree. This on a platter is perfect for any of your gatherings, more as an appetizer. that's more high protein than some of the appetizers that are, you know, loaded
Yes.
with lots of dairy and lots of other things.
Exactly.
Just take a little butter knife and then put that out decorative and put this on top of crackers before the barbecue
Isn't that
starts.
a great
It's perfect.
idea? I love that our food stylists put together for us something that is just a fantastic way. If you've enjoyed these before and you want to think about a new way to enjoy these colossal crab cakes, take them, put them on a platter, and it's just super easy for your guests to take their crackers and just these flake apart. They are so easy to just dip into, and as Sharon mentioned, you don't need to layer these in with mayonnaise and other creamy substances to give yourself just a beautiful way to create your own fresh version of a dip.
It's a terrific appetizer.
We love that.
And you know what? As a reminder, it sold out the last day it was presented in March. And if you want to go for the 12 count, we are more limited there. I think at this point we have fewer than 200 to go around, and that's where you're saving your $32 just by bundling your two orders together. You save $32 right off the bat, and your shipping is already free, as it is with all of our foods here at QVC. And it makes such an impressive meal. So my question is there difficulty in preparation, or is it pretty easy?
That is so easy. This is heat up your oven, 400 degrees, and in about 30 minutes, you have your entree fully prepared. So you can go straight from frozen, just keep them in your freezer, ready to go. And so I love the larger size because you can keep these in your freezer for up to a year.
And I will tell you, even after you bake it that very first time, if you don't have an appetite to eat the entire thing, I've eaten leftovers with breakfast the next morning.
Yes, have with your
fry
eggs.
up an egg. Oh my gosh,
so good.
it's so good.
So good.
This was part of breakfast in the morning, because if you've never had a crab cake, eggs Benedict, it is one of the most delicious things in life, I will say. So any meal of the day, including appetizers, you can use these for. And I love these ideas too, because you know, even though grilling season is upon us, I wouldn't be doing these on the grill, but I love that because other things are going to be happening there.
Yes.
Grill your vegetables outside for that amazing grilled taste, and then have this. You don't even need a full oven. All you need is a toaster oven.
Yeah,
to
so
cook
let's
these up.
take a tour of some of the ways that we can prepare these crab cakes. As you said, grill up your corn, right? I love a little bit of just the color of your corn mixed with some of perhaps even your fruit, and make a fruit and vegetable combination plate. We love it mixed as a surf and turf, right? Take a little bit of your filet or any of your fine cuts of meat and mix it and get this wonderful combination. And then here down with just your straight vegetable plate, the colors are beautiful. It's a nice light bed underneath. You can think pasta, rice. There's so many ways to serve this, but let this colossal crab cake be the hero of your presentation.
So where can you go to even find an 8-ounce crab cake? Have you ever seen one at one of your local restaurants, let alone a 5-star white tablecloth high-end restaurant? Have you ever seen one single 8-ounce crab cake? I never have. This is the only place I have ever seen something this impressive and this large. So if you want to make an impression when people come to your house, regardless of how you're serving it, this is the way, and this is the time, since this has been absent from QVC
We're
since
so happy it's
before
back.
Easter, since March. So it sold out at that time. You can do the 6 of them for $98. You can do all 12 for $164. And as a reminder, when you bundle them together, you save a lot of money. $32 is the savings, and 51925. Lock it into auto delivery. Kimberly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharon.
Hey, I wanted to let you know we have delicious foods in this hour. We're going savory now for a little block, and then something that we have from Heartland Fresh coming up next. However, we've got this coming up at the end of the program, and I can only imagine this is going to be really popular because this is a brand new assortment from my grandma.